Hey, welcome back everyone, JayborinoPlays here, and I'm playing the Proditor, a custom campaign for Starcraft 2. This is Map 4, the Scissors. Map 3, Map 4, I'm not sure. Map 3 and 4 were interchangeable. We went to Tarsonis the first time. Alright, you know what? The last mission was sort of frustrating for me. I'm just going to bump it down to normal. My excuse that I'm going to use is that this is more of a showcase than anything else, so I just don't want to feel like I'm wasting my time if I have to replay this a bunch or something like that. But yeah, got a little under my skin, the enemy rebuilding, the lack of resources made it quite unforgiving. Planet Shakuras, Master Alsuin's feud. Master Alsuin. Master Alsuin is whom? Our space crossing is finished, my prince. Here is one of our goals, the Shakuras planet, the native world of infidels, heretics of the Kali, or those whom you call Nerazim, or otherwise the Dark Templar. Impossible. Gorgon told me of this location, which I have been looking for, but that's not all. We need to achieve a knowledge about the guards of this mysterious place. Here has refused the second wise man I mentioned. He, together with Labio, visited once the secret location and returned from there alive. I really like these cinematics with the Overlord very high up looking down, kind of scoping things out. Who is he? The second sage, how ironic, was accused of treason. However, chased by the Conclave and hid in the wilderness to spend the rest of his existence, being closed within the walls of his fortress, away from the tribes of the Dark Templar, nomadized within the area. And he, Master Alsuin, and they as well were excommunicated, accepting each other but not collaborating, at least for now. The lights that you see below us are the signs of power within the stronghold. There, that mystic gathered around himself a sect of his followers. This Protoss must be as soon as possible brought to me. An allied force have returned to the planet of Ire, and they are preparing a counterstrike on our common ancestor, the Overmind. Only the resistance of the Conclave suspends them yet, but I am afraid that it will soon be broken. Ah, so that's a reference to Starcraft 1 in the third campaign, and what's happening there with the Conclave. In order to help you achieve the Dark Templar, their enclaves are scattered around the area. In anyone's eyes, you are not already a descendant of a Dune. You can offer them great power in exchange for help in the siege of the fortress, but beware. The Dark Templar blade is capable of irreversibly destroying Cerebrits. I'm afraid that otherwise could not be with you. I'm not sure what she's saying. Maybe she's saying we'd have more Zerg support, but there are Dark Templar here? This Alsuin certainly already knows about our presence. I'm uncertain he himself will come out with the proposal of alliance to nomadize nearby tribes. Therefore, you'll need to raise his offer. Remuneration loyal, wipe out the traitors, and drag Alsuin to me. Remuneration loyal. So he's basically saying, take control of the loyal Protoss and kill everyone else, I assume. Let's go ahead and get mining. Never mind. We need... Well, cool. We have some pylons building. We do have some probes. Let's bring those in so we don't lose anything. So we're going to be against Dark Templar. We want to get a lair pretty quick. We don't have many minerals here, though. That's a little disconcerting. Let's get some gas really early, actually. As soon as possible, for that matter. Let's spread some creep. We can't spread it too far, though, because keep in mind the enemy can see our creep tumors since the whole Legacy of the Void changes, which is bad for us, because that means we can't spread it too much. We do not have enough resources to keep constant siege. There are Dark Templar enclaves surrounded by minerals and Vespian gas. We'll have to make a covenant with at least part of them that have provided us with their resources and arms in battle. Okay. What is going on here? To make a covenant with the Dark Templar enclaves, Morpheus must be led to a dark shrine within the enclave, which is to be acquired. Ooh, interesting. Allied Templar will not pass under your control, but they're paying the regular fief, percentage of revenues in minerals and gas, a fief, and are sending their warriors to battle against your opponents. The same rules apply to the Master Alsuin. Note, Morpheus may refuse to begin the ritual of the covenant for a short time after being attacked. Interesting. So this to me seems like a proto tug of war where we're controlling these different nomadic Dark Templar tribes, not controlling, but bringing them into an alliance where they will pay us money, and that's where our income is going to come from. Very, very interesting. Let's go ahead and start mining right away. We want a queen so that we can spawn larvae, and as soon as possible we can, well, not as soon as possible, we can get a nexus. Actually, I'd rather use my money to make sure we go up and we secure these. I see there's 3 close to me on my side of the map. We want to take control of those. We want to take control of those, and then we'll decide what we're going to do next. So let's go ahead and spread the creep, and again, these tumors will inevitably get killed, unfortunately, but oh well. Want to leave some room to be able not creeped so that we can build up around there too. So let's just go ahead and just keep. Well, let's get some overlords. Master Elsoon has made a covenant with one of the enclaves. What kind of covenant? Okay, they're already destroying my tumors. I will show my new allies the power of faith. Prepare the way forward. Show the path. So he has a base. I don't know if that means that they're going to send units against me. Again, it was described as sort of a tug of war, but I'm not entirely clear. It's tempting to try to take Morpheus, just bolt straight for one of them. I don't know what else is on the map, though, so I'm just going to leave my units at home, and I will slowly, slowly build my forces up with what I have. This guy is real stuck. And I'd like to get a lair so that we can make some roaches, so that we can get some hydralisks. I've always got Berserk, which is just a crazy, crazy good ability. I could just pop that and then run in and grab the rest of my units. To fall into an uncontrolled battle frenzy. That's crazy. That's just so, so cool. What I really love to do, again, those three up there look like they were clustered close together. We could take those, then we could probably defend them pretty easily. All right, let's get in there. I mean, we don't have like any income right now, so that's why it's a tough choice to decide where to go first. What I could do is take Morpheus and just like run across the map and see where their enemy units. He's very, very fast. If there's like defensive emplacements, we could probably just run right by him. I'm gonna quick save right now in case something goes really, really, really wrong. Yep, that's a pretty big force right there. Okay, well, let's just look around. There's that stuff right there. I see an enclave. I assume it's an enclave up there. It's a different color than the Protoss that are attacking me. Okay, let's back up. And, yeah, I'd really like to make a run for those. I feel like I need some units to bring with me, and I don't have really any. I don't know. Morpheus is real good, especially with that Berserk skill, so maybe that's just what I need to do. What I'm going to do is summon some Zealots, summon some extra Zealots, and then once he can use Berserk, I'm going to move out and use Berserk. And I'll just make a bunch of Roaches as well. I don't have a Roach Warren. Didn't I start one? I did. Meanwhile, we can just sit in base and defend. We'll bring these Corrupted Zealots with us. We'll make some Roaches, and then we're going to try to push out and see what we can do. If we could take all three of these at once, we'd be in really, really, really good shape. And that's my plan. That's what I'd like to do. He only has one base. I don't know how fast he's going to try to move. Okay, so we are having Dark Templar come against us, which to me means that he definitely is those enemies definitely send stuff against us. What I want to do is definitely get some overseers with sights, because if they're going to be okay, now he's taking these up here. If there's going to be Dark Templar, I need to be prepared for those. All right, we have a Roach Warren now. You have to have your friends close to you, but enemies even closer. Watch out for your back, my prince. You're a dick. Okay, so I really need the income. I need to take control of these bases as soon as possible because I really need the income. So that's why I'm trying to just get some extra units here, almost with Berserk. And once we have Berserk, it's going to be time to go. I'm a little concerned about Dark Templar, though, and if we lose our queens. Let's get up here and transfuse this and then come back. I could probably use another hatchery, but I can't really afford it, to be honest. Glial Reconstitution is most likely worth it. We need some extra overlords. And he's just about where he needs to be for Berserk. Again, it costs a good chunk of his health, but frankly, I think it's worth it. Because he just does so much extra damage. We don't have Zergling speed either. That's probably something we want to get. I don't know. I'd rather spend my gas to just get some roaches here now, actually. So let's do that. And that's pretty much all of our money. So Praetor Morpheus just about ready. Tempting to wait for Glial Reconstitution, but not necessary. And once again, I'll say, as long as we have Overseers with us, nearly constant attacks at this point. Overseers, you don't need to run in there. Okay, looking good. They're sending individual Dark Templar from that direction. That's not a big deal to me, but it's not great. Okay, here come our extra roaches. Let's get going. Also in taking another group. Okay, and let's go. The subsequent Templar went under my care. Is yours not enough, my prince? All right, let's come up here and see what we can do. I'm gonna quick save, and as soon as we get up there, we're gonna Berserk. So let's grab all of this stuff. You stay in the back because you're very, very quick. So move on in, and no, use Berserk. Okay, he's huge. He's doing it. Oh, my word. Look at him go. I realize now he's literally uncontrollable. When it says he goes into a Berserker Rage, he goes into a literal Berserker Rage. All right, I hear Dark Templar. Let's get rid of those. Okay, let's move up and take some of these bases. This is very, very important. Meanwhile, let's make some extra roaches at home just in case, because, again, these attacks can be a little scary. All right, let's move up and take this one. He doesn't have it. So we should be able... I assume it's neutral. We should be able to just run in. Yes. So let's take this base. Okay, cool. Morpheus begins a Covenant ritual. Let's move these units back down here and make sure they don't reinforce this area, because I bet they will. And we want to check to see which ways in or out these units would go. And of course they rebuild all of this. Okay, they're even sending more units up here. So this is why I'm leaving these. I'm going to leave these units here. We have this base, great. Take over the Dark Templar. We have that one. Next group, let's bring an Overseer with us because we want to take. I want to take this base. Templar are treacherous, willing to change their allies if Alcuin comes here. Probably they will go to his side, so choose your allies. So you need to secure a place to consolidate our alliance. All right, well, let's just run by. Can you just take this? Yes? Good. All right, let's grab these roaches and move them up here and consolidate this area. This base needs to be consistently defended, so let's do this and this. Meanwhile, we've got some money. Let's go ahead and throw down a Nexus. As soon as I'd like a forge so I could secure this area. All right, this base is mine. Let's go and take this one. This one is still neutral, so we should be able to take this. Okay, great. We've got a butt ton of roaches up here, so we should be safe. That means we've taken control of this whole side. Most importantly, it doesn't look like there's any way up here except this ramp. Oh, wait. Is that him? Attack him. Oh, my word. Okay, he's gone. I don't have Burrow. I need Burrow so that I can heal these guys up quickly. Pretty large attacks consistently. Okay, we need more roaches. Oh, I'm a little nervous here. All right, we have this base. Do we have this base? No, we don't. Take it. There we go. Morpheus begins the Covenant's trial. What happened to my... Oh, what happened to my spine crawler? It doesn't have a neck. That's real weird. I can't decide what to do. I guess I should take some of these roaches home, but I'm tentative to. Okay, you guys attack here. We've just about got this. Okay, we have all three up here now. That's going to solidify my income. Let's leave Morpheus up here. Okay, we have a probe, so let's throw down a gateway and a forge and some extra pylons. And we want to come up here and throw down pylons so we can make a bunch of cannons up here. Very, very important. Meanwhile, keep making roaches for home. We still have a spore crawler here, right? Yes, we do. That's important because they're still sending Dark Templar from across the map. Let's get a Hydralisk Den. And now we should have decent income. I assume we will have decent income. Morpheus is alive. Let's just start spawning Corrupted Guards up here. Okay, my probe has made it up here, so you just hang out here until our forge is done, actually. Let's just go ahead and wait for a gateway. We can make some stalkers with our stuff as well. I feel like I'm off to a good start, and soon enough, hopefully I can move across the map and take those other three enclaves. And I see, so they're sending Dark Templar against his base, which I really cannot imagine are going to do too much, but maybe. The key, I think, is just going to be, fortifying this whole area. I assume we're going to have virtually unlimited income at this point, which is very, very important. All right, let's move these guys up here. As long as we got those spore crawlers, that's the most important thing. We haven't been attacked by normal enemies for quite some time. Where's my other probe that I had here? There it is. We want a cyber core, and then let's just get some extra gateways, and then meanwhile we can just get some extra pylons as well. It's the same as getting some overlords, as long as this area doesn't get massacred, which would be a nightmare. Okay, looking good. And you know what? These Dark Templar are stopping their attacks from getting too far because they keep sending them through this area. Now, unfortunately, the big problem, like I was saying before, is going to be detection this map. But as long as we let's just set up some cannons up here. a decent amount. And those can automatically detect. We don't have to worry about spore crawlers or anything like that. So again, as long as we don't get attacked by like some really random air attacks that come out of nowhere, you know, we shouldn't be in too much trouble. All right, they're coming from over here. Dark Templar pretty consistently coming through this area, which is great. And again, I think I'm on the right track here. Let's go ahead and make some more cannons. And we're getting our fief from our Dark Templar nomadic tribes. The key is, I think, defending these bases. Here comes Alcuin again. He's going to try. He's going to keep trying to do this. Can we lift him? Well, let's insta-kill at least a stalker or something. Okay, fuck him up, fuck him up. And he goes down. Perfect. Okay, let's back on up. Our cannons did their job, and we'll get a few more here, so. Great. I'd say we're in decent shape. I'd like even more cannons here, and then I would love to try to take this left-hand side. But right now, I got to focus on getting my Protoss tech up and running. We're not really at the point where I'd like to pump out Stalkers and do like a Stalker Roach Hydra combination. I think that'd be really, really cool. We did a lot of air last mission. Not really something I'm interested in doing again. So let's just continue getting our upgrades here. We can get ground carapace. Our roaches have not wronged us yet. Pretty constant attacks up in this direction. Creates a localized gravity well. So we couldn't use that on Alcuin. I suppose we should try that on some other units to see what the restrictions are. So I mean, I understand if he's maybe if he's considered a heroic or something like that, or psionic. I don't know. Maybe it's only to biological. Well, no, we use it against a stalker. So at the very least, it's mechanical units. I don't know. But either way, they are only attacking me from up here, which again is really, really good to know. So we keep this area as fortified as possible. We can leave Morpheus up here. If he dies, he'll respawn at the hatchery, so we should be fine. The last mission, I noticed his timer to respawn at the end there was stuck. It's because we didn't have a hatchery, which is interesting. Very, very interesting. We can throw one down here. I'm just like being super, super, super safe. We can kill these Dark Templar before they even get close to me, which is fantastic. We can even build our Protoss base up in this area, but it's a little dangerous. Okay, I keep losing track of my probe that's over here. Let's build some buildings up here. We can get a Twilight Council. Ooh, you know what? Colossi is what we should do this match. Oh, yes. The ultimate 1A. But they're still, you know, my Dark Templar allies are still doing some damage over here. There's some observers. If we can get rid of that, our Dark Templar would be in a better position. I think most importantly, if I were to just take those other 3 bases and do what I've done over here, the question is, how much of an army do we need to do that? I understand I'm being pretty tentative, but at the same time, it's important to me to consolidate what I have here. Okay, we have 3 gateways, though. We can start getting some stalkers. We've got a decent amount of drones that can't do anything because there's nowhere to mine on this map. As far as you can tell, we're relying on our fiefs. Our fiefs! We have so much gas, but not enough minerals. Maybe Archons? Maybe Archons. Yes, Archons. We can do Archons because we can really afford to make a lot of them. Meanwhile, we could still do the Colossi route. I don't see why not. Blink, honestly, I don't care that much about. I will research it, though, because I'm sure some people would be displeased if I didn't. Let's keep getting as many upgrades as possible. Pretty large attack, because here comes Master What's-His-Butt again. Corrupted Guard or Berserk. If I use Berserk, he's gonna die, so let's just keep summoning. I mean, he won't die, but he'll have, like, no health. Yeah, good job. Storm my cannons, you idiot. Okay, let's get in there. You guys just burrow. We'll be fine. Does he have an ability that restores shields? Because it sure looked like it. Morpheus is probably going to go down here. That's actually okay. He was pretty low on health. We have enough cannons here to consistently keep this going. So let's just burrow these and let them heal up a little bit. Dark Templar helping a lot. Tempting to just get even more cannons. Even more cannons. Just a couple. We should be fine. We'll leave these roaches here as like a backup force. Okay, and now I'm sort of focusing maybe a little too much on my my Protoss side of things. We can start getting some Colossi. Meanwhile, we can warp in Dark Templar. Now I'm just waiting slowly for my money. I don't have much control over my resources right now, so we've got some. We'll have a Colossus, we'll have some Archons, and then as we save money, we'll make some Hydralisks, and we'll have like a strangely diverse and maybe somewhat balanced fighting force. I don't know. I'm going to leave Morpheus at home, though. That's for sure. I'm going to leave him up here because Alcuin keeps liking to attack up there. The goal is to capture Alcuin and bring him to the Queen of the Swarm. I don't understand that just because we've done some serious... I mean, we've killed him several times. We've forced him to retreat. I assume what that means is destroy his base.
Research complete.
Okay, cool. We got a Colossus coming. You know what? We might as well just keep making Archons just because we have gas. So we might as well just dump that gas as fast as possible. Get another Colossus. It might be worth getting an Observer. Actually, Overseers are probably the better choice. They're a little more they're a little more tanky. They're faster. I mean, I've already upgraded them to go fast, so there's that. Okay, great. And then as we wait for these, I mean, I could make more warp gates, but I'd rather just save my money. Again, my Dark Templar slowly but surely making some progress through here. Not a ton, but interestingly enough, they're doing something. Morpheus coming back in 30 seconds. I assume Alcuin's cooldown is about that time as well. Let's go ahead and do this, and I'd love to get Shields level 1. Shields level 1. Okay, let's Chrono Boost that out. And then meanwhile... well, we still only have one hatchery, or lair, or what have you. We're going to make some Hydralisks. It's going to be pretty slow, but that's okay. We can take... we have a decent amount of roaches here. In fact, I'm going to grab these roaches and send them back home. That ping right there, well, that was probably my allies under attack. I was thinking maybe that was Alcuin respawning or something. Okay. Proditor Morpheus is back. Come on up here. This is my defensive force. Meanwhile, we've got still a crap ton of Archons here. Mass Archon, apparently. Again, we've got the gas, so you gotta dump it somewhere. And Archons are not something to be laughed at, that's for sure. Let's just keep spawning larvae here. This is not the Legacy of the Void thing where we can queue up just a ton of larva production, unfortunately. Let's just keep making Hydralisks.
Your allies are in battle.
Okay. And, you know, it's tempting to bring Morpheus with us, but honestly, that Berserk is too good to not, and what we can do is just keep spawning Corrupted Zealots here as well, just over and over and over and over again. Meanwhile, we're eventually going to need some extra Overlords. Even on normal difficulty, this seems quite challenging. Alcuin just running right into my cannons. What a dummy. Alright, we have Dark Templar in the mix, which is great. Their attack's getting larger, that's for sure. We have Roaches here. Roaches, you're not what needs to be attacking right now. Morpheus back up. Let the cannons do the work. What is happening here? What is happening here? Why are they outranging my stuff? This is not what I anticipated happening. Old Hardened Shields is not something I enjoy. Trying to burrow micro, sort of unsuccessfully. Alright, kill it. We're going to lose most of our roaches here, but we did destroy it. And I realize now we should have lifted with Morpheus. That would have probably been the best course of action. I don't understand how we were outranged by those Immortals. Also getting Shields level 2, probably what I want to do next. We'll just Chrono Boost the crap out of it. And still just tons and tons and tons of gas. So we will just continue to make, apparently, Archons. Honestly, what we have right now is a pretty good force. What I'm going to do, especially because Alcuin just died, let's grab Morpheus. And let's grab our Overseers. Let's hotkey this to 1, and let's move over in this direction. Very interesting, very, very unique and interesting force. I do not want to push across this bridge. I kind of want to come down here. This strikes me as another area that's sort of hanging out and waiting to be fortified, because I assume maybe both sets of units, both sets of Dark Templar enclaves are just sort of hanging out, defended by one major choke point. So we're bringing Morpheus with us, keep in mind, just to we don't want him to die, because we just need him to go on the beacons, and that's pretty much it. Where are my Overseers? Where are my Overseers? I hear so many Dark Templar. Okay, we've killed them. We're okay. We're okay. Watch out for this High Templar. Kill him before he storms. Destroy this area, and then we're going to lay down cannons here eventually. If this is the correct area. Okay, we're in good shape now. Where are the bases? We have to be close. Okay, here's one up this ramp. This one is not friendly. Okay, we should be able to just run up this... Oh, no, we're getting attacked. Let's kill this one. Okay, take this base. Alcuin is back already, actually. Oh, what is he... What is this? He summoned plasma cats? What the devil is that about? Okay, Alcuin's gone already. That's fine. We're taking this one down here. The most important thing is that we're taking this. We're going to need more probes. What we're going to have to do is take these bases and then just sort of hang out with our units at that choke point. Okay, cool. The only way into this area is through this ramp, which as far as I can tell is just right here. Alcuin has been killed. Now they're sending units over in this direction, but only Alcuin is the one that can take these bases. Got to be real careful with these Dark Templar. Now we've got some cash. Let's go ahead and just keep making roaches and hydralisks, and we'll leave them at home. Might as well get melee attacks. Might as well get ground armor, and might as well make more archons. Very, very cool. Okay, and the big question is, when is Alcuin going to strike again? Okay, let's see if we can take this. Just destroy this pylon, I suppose. There we go. Don't attack anything else. These guys are about to be our friends. Let's leave my army here. I believe the other one is still neutral, if I remember correctly, so we're in good shape there. Let's grab a probe, move it down here. Let's grab a probe and bring it up here. And I suppose what I should do is just bring my army units over to the other side. Okay, good. 2 of 3, and again, as far as I can tell, this is the only entrance up here. So, that's great. Move on up. Let's move on up there, actually. Of course, they've rebuilt pretty much all of this. Get in there, Morpheus. Morpheus does not... He doesn't get anything out of... Yes, that one is still neutral, I noticed. He doesn't get anything out of Protoss upgrades. Again, this is not something I ever expect to be updated, but I am pointing it out. All right, let's start taking this. Probe, move on up here. And we're going to fortify this so that they don't retake it. Actually, let's move it back just a little bit. Okay, yep, and here they come. They're trying to reinforce this area. I did send a probe up here, and just, I mean, I'm not going to take any chances. We're going to make just a crap ton of these. Now our income should be pretty much out of control. So... we have created a powerful coalition against Alcuin. Mystic locked himself in his stronghold. The Mystic has locked himself in his stronghold. We proceed to siege. Oh, we can build Dark Templar now. I think what this means is Alcuin will not try to retake any of these areas, but I'm going to make a crap ton of cannons here in case there's any conventional Protoss attacks. I'm playing this really, really safe, because if you recall from the last mission, I never really felt comfortable with anything that was ever happening. What's also nice is... we have these Dark Templar that are streaming out of here at all times, and what it's doing is it's going to help destroy or defeat a lot of these attack waves coming at us. Let's get more gateways, like a reasonable amount of more gateways here. And I know that we don't have enough money, but that's okay. Let's move all of our offensive units out here. And what I'd like to do is just kill as many of these stalkers, these defensive stalkers, as possible. I think the only area... I think that the only area that they can come in and out of is across here. So, you know what, let's do this. I see some force fields. I don't like that at all. Does he have any Dark Templar? Do I need to worry about detection at all? The big thing here is we can make... oh my god, look how much gas we have. We had 10,000 gas. We'll just get more Colossi. Okay, keep moving across the way. And what I'm going to do is grab a probe and build a pylon up here so that we can reinforce quickly. And we're going to have to come with these overseers so we can see uphill. I mean, our Colossi can see uphill as well, but that's okay. Okay, and I'd say we're making some headway here. Oh, those are those things that block entrances. And our Dark Templar are doing some good work here, too. All right, let's just hang out here while we wait. And open up these gateways. And do we have any other upgrades to get? I don't think so. And let's just go ahead and keep getting hydralisks, I suppose? Hydralisks? Yeah, sure. Okay, and then we can warp in More Archons. Lots and lots of Archons. They're 222 Archons, and we have so much gas that there's no real limitation to building them. And then with the Hydralisk, Roach, Colossus back up, we should be especially in good shape. And where is Morpheus? Where has he been? We left him up here. Honestly, that's fine. Let's just send him back to base because he doesn't get caught in our F2 trap. All right, let's start pushing through here. As we saw earlier, there was a lot in this base. Also, we're fighting through a very, very small area. I can't even imagine what this would be like on a harder difficulty. Look at how much is in this base. Also, we're going to get stormed to all shit. What we can do is move up with our Colossus and try to kill them quickly. Wait, wait, wait. What's happening here? I wonder if this could be the end. Alcuin took refuge in one of the towers of his fortress. We can hunt down the sage and take it to our queen. Time is running out. Why is it running out? We're sieging him. He has nowhere to go. Don't tell me there's a timer, first of all. There better not be a timer. Immediately leave my fortress, intruder, or you will bitterly regret it. So bitter. Okay, quick save. There's no timer. I was very, very nervous that there might be a timer. Let's just start getting rid of all of this stuff because I don't like that there's High Templar everywhere. Our Dark Templar are in on the mix. Okay, great. In fact, I'm just gonna... Oh, I can't. I don't have a Dark Shrine. So I'll just make more Archons then, because again, that's what we can afford. We have so much income from these nomadic Dark Templar groups. Again, I think the lore was handled pretty well here with the way, you know, the Dark Templar groups and things like that. Actually, let's just bring Morpheus up there with the Nomad Dark Templar, because the Dark Templar, I think it's been mentioned in lore, even with Legacy of the Void most recently, about how the Dark Templar were actually pretty nomadic in the past. I think he's up here, by the way. We're pretty nomadic. I mean, they come together when they desperately need to, but for the most part, they're still very independent. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, there he is up there. Unless that... Astro. I don't know if that's an illusion. No, I think we got him. It was an illusion, hallucination. Find the real Alcuin and bring it to me in teeth? What? Okay, now he's over there. Oh, you dick. Can we even get up there? I'm just going to clean this whole base out either way. Tons and tons of mineral pallets here. That's very strange. I like how Kerrigan is now assaulting these bases. That's pretty neat. Let's get everyone over here. You guys attack in this direction. And we're just going to clean this whole area out bit by bit. There is a little ramp here. There's a couple little ramps here. Colossi really doing their thing. I'm just going to make more of them because they are great. They are great. Okay, so just back up. Oh, we do have some units coming in here. We'll just get rid of these. And what are these Zerg doing? Please don't do what I think you're about to do. Please. Please don't. Oh, God. Okay, no, this is fine. Okay, that's still technically Alcuin's sec. They dropped a pylon way back here. I'm fine with this. Okay, and then they're going to go back. Perfect. I was very, very nervous. Morpheus goes down. That's fine. Let's just wipe all this stuff, because I have a feeling we're going to have to be going in a few different directions here. Good job, Archon. Good job, Archon. Yes. Holding things together. And, sure. Get some Stalkers, too. We did a mostly Protoss build this time around, which is fine. I suppose we did that last time, too. We'll get Hydralisks. Rally them up. I like the Hydralisk range. If you've got Colossi backing them up, you know, and the Roaches, the Stalkers, the Archons especially, you put Hydralisk behind Archons, they can't do anything. All right, so let's head on up here and kill this idiot who's all the way over in this direction. We probably could just step up the cliff and kill him, but I'd much rather have some support from this direction. I assume my Colossi can just move across this whole area themselves. They blocked the area in. What a bunch of dicks. All right, my Colossi can just smash through this stuff. Can't Colossi... They can... Do they destroy force fields, or do they... Yeah, I think they do, because they're considered massive. And massive units, as far as I know, destroy force fields completely. Here's Alcuin. Move on in. Was that the real one? Another Mirage. Master of Illusion has sneered us for a second time. Find him and finish these... crap ton of units. I really can't imagine whatever he spawned with will not be enough. I can say that almost with certainty. Oh yeah. Nice Archon's idiot. Alright, so we're going to move up here. Hopefully he doesn't have too much health. Morpheus actually still dead. So we'll see what happens in the cutscene. It's very possible he just won't be in it even though he's supposed to be talking. This one seems like the real one. I don't know. Yes, that triggered a cutscene. We need him alive because we need information. We're supposed to give him to Kerrigan. Kerrigan. You have won, Proditor. You can take me, but before you do that, listen to what I have to say to you. I can look deep into your mind. I see your future that ends soon. The great evil that once vanquished will be reborn anew. Someone has tricked you. Praitor Morpheus. You do not. What the? Enough of this nonsense, Gaffer. Proditor, I'm intercepting your prisoner. From now on, he responds only to me. Time is pressing more and more. We still have much to do. Your wish is my command, my lady. This is an interesting plot line, too. I mean, we aren't supposed to be sure. As far as I can tell, we're not supposed to be sure what Kerrigan is really going for, what she's searching for, but Master Alcuin seems to think that it's not good. Alright, cool. The next one is The Wind Rose. I will keep that in mind for next time, and I guess maybe Proditor Morpheus may start having second thoughts here pretty soon. I don't know. It seems like he's mostly Zerg by this point. He, rehatched from a chrysalis. Alrighty, well, hey, this has been Jayborino. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.